अस्सलामुअलैकुम गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल। सबसे पहले तो मेरी आपसे गुजारिश है, आपने हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना है, वीडियो को लाइक करना है, कमेंट करना है, शेयर करना है और बेल आइकन को दबाना मत भूलिएगा। बेल आइकन दबाने से होगा कि हमारी आने वाली जितनी भी वीडियोस होंगे वो आपके पास नोटिफिकेशन की सूरत में पहुँच जाएंगे। तो गाइस, आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो है फिल्ट्रेशन यानी सेपरेशन टेक्नोलॉजीज़। Filtration है the process in which insoluble particles, suspended particles or precipitate are separated from liquid is called filtration. Filter media filtration can be performed with several types of filter media. Nature of the participate and other factors dictate which filter medium must be used. Following filter media are frequently used for filtration. पहला filter paper, paper pulp, filter crucibles, cloths, cotton sands. Filtration through filter paper, filtration by a glass funnel. Filtration by a glass funnel filter paper is usually a slow process. As the mixture is poured onto the filter paper, the solvent passes through the leaving behind the suspended particle on the filter paper. Filter paper are available in variety of porous size. Which port size is to be used depending upon the size of the particle in the precipitate. The filter paper should be large enough so that it is a fourth or one half full of precipitate at the end of filtration. The finish should be large enough for its rim to extend 1 to 2 cm above the top circumference of the paper. If the process of filtration is to run smoothly, the stem of the funnel should remain continuously full of liquid as long as there is liquid in the conical portion. The stem of the funnel should be several inches long so that it is extended a few centimeters down into the receiving beaker, and tip should touch the side of the beaker. In this way, the filtrate run down the side of the beaker without splashing. आगे हमारे पास folding filter paper. The folding filter paper is important and following point should kept in mind. The paper should be folded twice. The first fold should be along the diameter of the paper. The second fold should be such as the edge do not quite match. The paper should be opened onto the slightly large section. This provide a cone with the free fold thickness halfway around and one thickness and the other halfway around and an apex angle very slightly greater than 60. The paper may then be inserted into 60 funnel moistened with the water and firmly pressed down. Suction of the rate in the filtration. The filtration operation could be very time consuming if it were not aided by a gentle suction as liquid passes through stem. This suction cannot develop unless the paper fit tightly all around the paper circumference. आगे है fluted filter paper. The rate of filtration through conical funnel can be considerably increased by using fluted filter paper for preparation of such a paper. Ordinary filter paper is flooded in such a way that a fan like arrangement with alternate elevation and depression it at various folds is obtained. In this way we increase the surface area of filter paper. As a result the rate of filtration increase. आगे है हमारे पास filtration through filter crucibles. This is the convenient way to filter a precipitate by suction through a crucibles. Two types of crucibles are generally used, good and sintered glass crucibles. It is made up of porcelains. It is the perforated bottom which is covered with paper pulp or a filter paper cut into sizes. Quick filtration can be done by placing the crucible into a suction filtering apparatus. It is useful to the filtration of participate which need to be ignited at a higher temperature. आगे हमारे पास है it is used a crucible with a porous glass discs शील्ड इनटू बॉटम। तो गाइस यहाँ पर हमारा क्वेश्चन होता है कंप्लीट। अब आपने क्या करना है, मुझे देनी है ज़्यादा लेने से पहले मेरी आपसे गुजारिश है, आपने हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना है, वीडियो को लाइक करना है, कमेंट करना है, शेयर करना है, बेल आइकन को दबाना मत भूलिएगा। बेल आइकन दबाने से कि हमारे आने वाली जितनी भी वीडियो होंगे वो आपके पास नोटिफिकेशन के साथ में पहुंचेंगे। तब तक के लिए स्टे लेजेंडरी।